Hi everyone. I've been in Cairo now for a couple of days, and this is my first time coming to Cairo, and it's really big and it's really overwhelming right now. So my first video blog, I think I'm just going to talk about the other couple of times that I've been to the Middle East. My first trip to the Middle East was in January 2009. I went on the study abroad, the J-term study abroad trip with Nareed Zamora to Israel, Palestine, and that was a really interesting trip. I really enjoyed it, and it's pretty expensive. It's like $4,000 for only 3 weeks, but you really see the entire country. We went straight to Jerusalem. We went to the north. We went to Tel Aviv. We went all the way to the south. We went to Palestine for only one day, but to Bethlehem. But it's a really good trip to go on, I think, if you're interested in the Middle East or doing Middle East Studies minor or anything like that, because like one of the most hard to grasp things about the Palestinian-Israeli conflict is just how small the territory is that is being fought over. Because anywhere that you are in Israel, you can see for sure Jordan at least, but there are like a bunch of places that you can stand and you can see Lebanon and Syria and Jordan. And then if you go to the south, you can see Egypt and Saudi Arabia and Jordan all at the same time and still be in Israel. And so it's just really surprising, that part. And it's something I think everybody needs to kind of be able to grasp before you really can understand what's going on. So yeah, that was the Palestinian-Israeli conflict J-term that I went on. My second trip to the Middle East was to Morocco, which is kind of the corner of the Middle East, the corner of Africa, and they like to think of themselves as European, so it's kind of a bunch of different things. But it's an Arab country and an Arabic-speaking country, so it's a really, really great place, I think, to visit at least. I was there for 6 weeks studying Arabic with one of my friends who was also from Hamline doing a Middle East Studies major, and we both decided that we wanted to go for a summer or for part of a summer and get better at Arabic. So we went to Kalam Maloch Arabic School in Rabat, which Rabat is not the coolest place to be, but it's really nice and it's really clean and there's not a lot of pollution, and the school is really great. If you want to go somewhere and learn Arabic really, really quickly, an intense Arabic class, somewhere in the Middle East or North Africa, I highly recommend Kalam Maloch because they're super cheap, and not to make this sound like an ad, but you get like 4 hours a day of Arabic just with your normal tuition. You can get up to 6 hours, and they have free tutoring, and they have like lunch, and you can do homestays, you can stay in dorms, you can do whatever, and it's really nice. And they have like excursions. I went to Fez and Meknes and the Sahara. I rode a camel into the desert for a night, and it's really nice. All the teachers are really nice. And I really like Moroccan food. A lot of people really hate it, and it's really unhealthy, but I love it a lot more than the rest of the Middle East because I just can't eat hummus all the time. It's not my diet. So, those are my two trips that I took to the Middle East before this one. And Cairo is a city of like 17 million people almost. And so this is going to be an experience. Every other time I've been to the Middle East, I've been with a bunch of people that I know. So Yeah, we'll see how this goes, but stay tuned.